February 25th, 2024, are called Sunday night at Wembley under the lights. Steam rising from the pitch, 90,000 people packed in English football cathedral. A legendary manager preparing for what many believed could be his final act. But what unfolded that night wasn't just another trophy lift. It was one of the most remarkable achievements of Klopp's entire career. Better than the Champions League, better than the Premier League, better than everything he had done before. This is the story of the day Klopp's kids walked into Wembley and humiliated the squad of £1 billion of bottle jobs. Let's start this video by putting in context what really happened. Liverpool went into a final with 11 players missing. There were Alisson, Trent, Salah, Nunez, and Jota basically out. But Klopp didn't shuffle his pack. He threw in kids with almost no experience in the deep end. So it was Conor Bradley at right back. We can say Harvey Elliott, even if he was more of an established quality. Jurgen Klopp with 3 senior appearances. James McConnell with the same amount of appearances, also around 3 appearances. And even Bobby Clark, who came in also off the bench. Meanwhile, Chelsea had a squad of £500 million worth of talent. Cole Palmer was there, Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, Raheem Sterling, and Nicholas Jackson. This was David vs Goliath, but David was still in the academy. Then comes the match. Chelsea start really strong. They're dangerous, especially in transition. They even get their first chance through Cole Palmer, but the great Quim Kereha denies him. Chelsea keep pushing and even think they have scored the first goal through Raheem Sterling, but as always, Nicholas Jackson hadn't checked his run. Liverpool also get through back into the game through Lucho Diaz, causing chaos on the wing. He pulls a pass back to Robertson, who crosses, and Gakpo hits the post. So the Liverpool kids on the bench are amazed by the heavy metal football of Jurgen Klopp. But in that first half, Liverpool are already forced through a change because of the injury of Ryan Gravenberch, who comes off around the 30th minute and replaced by Joe Gomez. So Klopp already loses one of his first key midfielders during that game, but Liverpool keep pushing. Chelsea are the better team in that first half, and quite in the second half, around the hour mark, Robertson delivers a pinpoint delivery cross and the skipper makes it, and it's 1-0. Liverpool are now in front. They are leading against Chelsea, thinking that they are really leading. VAR denies the skipper and it's 0-0, and I prefer not to speak about that disallowed goal because of an interference from Endo. Again, Chelsea regained the edge through chances on chances. Conor Gallagher gets 2 chances. The first one is denied by the post, and the second one is denied again by who? The great Quim Kereha. He really makes Liverpool stay in the game. And how does this game unfold? By Klopp trusting his youngsters. He brings in Jadon Danns, Bobby Clark at first, and then James McConnell. These guys had few senior appearances before, and now they're playing a final at Wembley. I think this is the dream of every young English talent. So they came in and they changed completely the game. They bring in energy. Liverpool start believing in again. Jadon Danns getting chances. Bobby Clark getting shots away, and even one of his shots is blocked, and Liverpool get a corner. Who takes the corner? The Greek Scouser comes in and delivers another pinpoint cross, and who meets it with a header again? Virgil van Dijk, the leader, the captain, scores, and that's the goal that's gonna be the only difference. He was denied first, but not twice. Virgil van Dijk is the hero of the game. His goal will be the difference of the match. Again, the goal was nothing compared to the celebration. Look at Nunez's reaction. He runs onto the pitch even when he was injured. Look at Szoboszlai, who had a hamstring injury. It's as if Liverpool had won the Champions League and we're talking about a Carabao Cup win. Look at Klopp on the touchline. It was pure emotion, pure chaos. This is what football is all about. This victory also represents what Klopp was all about. He built his entire Liverpool legacy on believing in people nobody else would have done. Salah when he was a Chelsea reject, Robertson from Hull City, but throwing academy kids in a Wembley final, for me that was next level faith. And you can see what he did for them. Look at Bradley. Bradley, he became a first team regular. Quansah got his breakthrough season. Players like Bobby Clark, Jadon Dance got even more playing games with Jadon Dance, who scored also his first few Liverpool games later on. So that wasn't just coaching, this was belief. Now compare this to Slot's approach, which is more measurable, more cautious with youth integration. Slot builds players gradually, while Jurgen Klopp just threw them in the deep end and said, "Yo, just swim." And I'm not saying that there is one approach that's better than the other. I'm just saying that with this approach of Slot, we will never see a moment of magic like the one we experienced with that Carabao Cup win over Chelsea. Look, this wasn't about winning a trophy. This was about proving that believing in people, really believing in them, can create magic. And I think this is what made Jurgen Klopp really special. And this might be one of his best achievements in his entire career. And honestly, as a Liverpool fan, I don't think I've ever been that proud of my team. Seeing kids outworking a £1 billion squad was just magic. So let me know in the comments if you like this kind of videos, if there is games that you want me also to go back through and remember them. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to make me know it by liking this video. And if you're watching this video and you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe for more football content, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.